Hi everyone, I'm Simon from Sterling Coaching, and today we're continuing the theme of this first month of spring in clearing things out, tidying things up, and most importantly today, bringing in the new. See you in just a moment. Now, when we have a clear out, that's great. We need to look at what's on our desk, in our processes, in our systems, and we need to clear out the things that perhaps are dead wood, things that aren't serving as well, and things that perhaps need improving as well. But also, what we have to do is think about what we need to bring in new. Now, we might not need to bring in anything new, but what we should do is we should look at our plans, we should look at our gaps, and then we should look at the knowledge that we need to acquire. So I love this image here. It's one of the images I use for my new podcast, and we need to look at the learning, we need to look at the education, we need to look at what we need to consume, what are good practices, what are good ways, good new ways of doing our business, our processes, our sales, our marketing, our people management. There are so many things, and you'll see here from all the books on my shelves, there are lots of new books coming out all the time. New takes, new views, new opinions, new ways of keeping up with the current trends, the current behaviours, and the current best practices. So we need to think about, let's get that back screen off of there. We need to think about what it is that we need to read. We need to look at those gaps. We need to get something that means something to us so that we can become more. Talked about this in my best year workshop. If we're going to be successful, yes, we've got to have a clear out, but then we've got to look at our strategic plan. We've got to look at our business plans for the year, and we've got to think, okay, where are the gaps? And where's the gap in me? What do I need to do to become more successful? What do I need to become more? And that comes very often from courses, workshops, but for me, very much so, it's reading or listening to, because I listen to more books than I read, looking at some of the best business authors that are out there. And some of those best business authors on my journey of that learning never ends certainly are Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, Mike Michalowicz, Brendan Burchard, Patrick Lencioni, Donald Miller, who else can I think of? Got on my list here. Vern Harnish. And I look on the bookshelf behind me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, we've got Matthew Syed, Laszlo Block. There are so many, Bob Berg. There are so many great authors. Ken Blanchard is one of my favourites as well. Some very historic books that bring new learning to us all the time, that we look at how we can match the learning to the gaps in our plans. And that's the most important thing. Everything wants to serve the success of your plan. And as we come towards the end of quarter one, at the end of March, we need to think about quarter two as well. So what can we do to finish quarter one the best that we possibly can? Where are those little tweaks? Where are those half a screw turns that we need to do? And then look at quarter two. Look at our plans, revisit that 90-day plan or whatever cycle we have, and think, what do I need to learn? What do I need to become more of in order to have the highest success and the chance of success in this quarter ahead? And then go to your bookshelf, go to your audio account of whatever platform it is, podcasts,